I'm in so deep on the production of this beat right now that I took my laptop to the bathroom with me. Like, I guess taking breaks is not acceptable. Dedication or minor issues, you decide. I don't have any paper towels. Have you ever just lost like $400 in cash? I think it's one of my top 5 talents. Like, I am talented at a couple things, and one of them is just misplacing things. I am so good at it. Phone? I don't know where that is right now. Lately, I've been on a huge kick of sampling old weird stuff. Not necessarily old songs from old TV shows and such. Sampling other songs and other musicians is something that I do fairly often now, but that wasn't always the case. When I was getting started with music production, I definitely avoided sampling like the plague. I didn't know how to do it. I'll be honest, I didn't fully understand it, and so I thought it was cheating. I wanted to be all original. Get over yourself. So it wasn't until about a year or a year and a half into being a producer that I started to dip my toes in sampling a little bit more. It's easily my favorite way to start a song. Easily. Now, traditionally, I would sample a song by going to Splice, grabbing a sample that I liked, moving on from there. For those of you that don't know about Splice, any music producers out there that don't know about Splice, let me just change your world real quick. Who am I kidding? Everybody knows about Splice. If you don't know, it's basically a website you can subscribe to, pay a monthly fee, then you can download a certain amount of samples a month. And you can just use them. They're, I think, royalty-free, for all I know. I don't know. High-quality, like, curated samples. There are several times that I've heard, like, hit songs. Like a Joji song, like a... Is it J. Cole song? I don't know who it was. Where I recognized a sample that I had run across or that I had used in a beat that I've made. Everybody uses Splice. Now, I've recently been branching away from Splice a little bit, actually. Why are you branching away from Splice, you might ask? Well, not because it's a bad thing. It's a great thing. To be honest, I missed a payment, and I just haven't set it back up yet. But because of that, I started branching out to different places to find my samples. And it's really pushed me to kind of find the edges of what this sampling can do. Yeah, so it's a good thing. I'm definitely going to get Splice again because I need it. It's really good. But I'm glad I went on a little excursion. That's basically what I want to show you today, is this little excursion, this little kick of sampling weird things. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Oh shoot, I need to stop grabbing the camera and just like walk away. It's freaking Vlog 101. God dang it. What do you think? Was that cool? Is that a cool vlog? Tell me I'm good. The way I think of sampling in its simplest form is to take a piece of music and make an instrument out of that piece of music. You find a piece of music that you like. You cut it up into tiny little pieces, but not necessarily the easy places to cut. You want to try to make sure the cuts are unexpected. Then you place those tiny snippets of music onto notes of an instrument. And actually, this will be a whole lot better of a visualization if you use a keyboard instead of a guitar. You've just created a new instrument that does not exist anywhere else on planet Earth. Now all you have to do is learn this instrument, of which you will be the first and only master, and write a song using it. That's how I turned a song like this.
Why don't you join the group? It's better than being a party pooper.
Into a song like this.
Why don't you join the group? It's better than being a party pooper.
or a clip like this. Into this track. And I think I've got one more. Wish I could fall up instead of always falling down. Down, down, down. You get the point. Sampling's a powerful tool, and I use it all the time. You guys remember that safe spot that I put my money in? I remember where it was. My parents have a dog that traditionally eats any and everything. And so I was scared about leaving my money anywhere where she could rut her little nasty nose in. Turns out the safe spot was in my journal. There it is. Ah. All right, let's go pay some bills. Ah. What was I going to say? I love talking about sampling because it's a benchmark in my music production journey. It's the first time that I didn't have to look something up on YouTube or that I wasn't stumped on how to do something, and I just thought about it and said, I think I could do it this way, and I tried it and it worked. So in a way, my sampling style is self-made. You've heard it in golf, how they say golf swings are self-made. They learned how to do it themselves, and normally because of that, they're very unique. Mono neon. Plays the bass in a very unique way. I would imagine because nobody taught him. He just picked one up, started playing, and by the time someone said, whoa, that's wrong, he was like, no, it's how I do it. Self-made. I don't know if that's true. Mono neon, confirm that in the comments if you're around. But, come here. Because of that, hold on. Because of that, that's probably sun right in your face, huh? Where's the sun right now? But because of this self-made nature of my sampling, it means that I haven't done a lot of studying of what other producers do when they're sampling, how they sample, their techniques and such. I actually don't know. I have no idea what other people do. So I don't know if I'm doing it right, if I'm doing it wrong, if I'm doing it the most optimal way. I have no idea. And I don't care to find out how, but I would love to study some producers and see like how they're using samples. Now, of course, you cannot talk about sampling without talking about Jay Dilla. And I have a confession to make. I do not know the discography of just Jay Dilla as well as I should. I really should know it a lot better, and I don't. And I'm ashamed of that. I'm double ashamed of that because this morning I was texting my girlfriend telling her about this beat that I made. And said it sounds kind of Jay Dilla-y, Jay Dilla-esque, and she's like, "Who's Dilla?" But then I was like, "Wait, I know who Jay Dilla is. I know a little bit about why he's important, but I do not know his music that well, not nearly as well as I should." And so that needs to change today. We're gonna go listen to some Jay Dilla music. I'm pretty excited about this. Sure. Did you see that? I walked away because I learned from. I have had, hold on. Is this actually Jay Dilla? Hold on. For as much as I've heard about the legend of Jay Dilla, I have never listened through one of his albums. That needs to change. It's right now. But first, a quick question. Have you ever wanted to change pants like the rotund dwarf from The Hobbit jumps into that wooden barrel? What is ridiculous. I hear Donuts is the album to listen to, so that's what we're gonna listen to. Spin it up, DJ. Wow, the textures, oh, immaculate. The simplicity, yet the complexity. So simple, the feel is just nailed. And then there's all this ear candy, there's all this weirdness, there's all this juxtaposition and working together at the same time. It's so hard to make stuff that sounds simple, but is not boring and like not actually simple. Man, it's so inspiring. Like you hear just there's so much in there. If that doesn't make you want to just write some stuff, produce some stuff, I don't know what will. Whew. I think it's safe to say J Dilla, GOAT status achieved. Incredible stuff. And I had no doubt. Before some haters come in the comments and say, you didn't know J Dilla, I knew how good he was. I was very excited to do this because I'd known that I needed to do this for a while. So I'm glad. You hear me? I'm glad I did it. All jokes aside, it's extremely inspiring stuff. I mean, it makes me want to go produce. I'm gonna go make some stuff. I don't know why I left. Everything I need to make music is right here. Let's make some stuff.
Well, what?